Hello, this is Kazia Prosamim, working as an English language instructor and image consultant. Today I have prepared a lesson on how to make and answer a phone call. In this lesson, I am going to discuss both formal and informal expressions. Before we start our lesson, I would like to say a few things to my viewers. I always encourage my students to practice formal language instead of informal language. Now the question comes, what is the meaning of formal and informal? Formal means standard, official, and concerned. On the other hand, informal means non-standard, unofficial, and unconcerned. Now let me make it more clear to you with an example. We never go to office wearing a sleeping dress because that is informal. We do not talk to the manager of a company the way we talk to our friends. Now the point is, if you learn how to conduct yourself in a formal way, practice it, and make a part of your life, then one day you will see that you do not need to be careful of your word choice and you are not afraid of speaking in front of people. Now look at the conversations. The person who is receiving the phone call is saying hello. For your better understanding, I would like to mention that only saying hello is informal. I'm not saying do not say only hello, but you can try to avoid saying only hello to a person. English speakers do not always say hello and how are you. They also use many other English greetings and expressions to say slightly different things. You can also use such English expressions to sound more natural and also to express yourself more clearly and precisely. Now look at the formal way of receiving a phone call. The receiver is saying good morning. Then she says name of the company that the receiver works for. Then, how may I help you? This is the formal way of saying hello, which changes depending on the time of day. Now keep it in mind that good night is only used to say goodbye. So if you meet or receive a phone call of someone late in the day, remember to greet them with good evening instead of good night. Then the caller says in informal way, oh hi, is William office or home? Here you will mention the name of the person you are looking for. In this conversation, the caller is looking for William Hanson. Now look at the formal way. Caller, hello. I would like to speak to Mr. William Hanson, please. Caller, hello. I would like to speak to Mr. William Hanson, please. Or you can say, caller, hello. Could you put me through to Mr. William Hanson, please? Caller, hello. Could you put me through to Mr. William Hanson, please? Here, to put me through means to transfer the call. Informal receiver. Who is calling? Informal receiver. Who is calling? Formal receiver. May I ask who is calling, please? Formal receiver. May I ask who is calling, please? Informal caller. It's John Smith. Informal caller. It's John Smith. Formal caller. It's John Smith from Dash. Formal caller. It's John Smith from dash. Here you will mention the name of the company you are working at. Informal receiver. May I ask what it's about? Informal receiver. May I ask what it's about? Formal receiver. Could I ask the purpose of the call, please? Formal receiver. Could I ask the purpose of the call, please? Informal caller. Yes, I talked to him before. He asked me to call him. Informal caller. Yes, I talked to him before. He asked me to call him. Formal caller. Certainly, I am calling to discuss an invoice. Formal caller. Certainly, I am calling to discuss an invoice. Here, if you are calling to discuss an invoice, that means you know the person and know the company. Informal receiver. He has just popped out for a bit of fresh air. Informal receiver. He has just popped out for a bit of fresh air. Here, pop out means to leave a place for a brief period of time. So this is informal. Formal receiver. He is not available at the moment. Formal receiver. He is not available at the moment. Formal caller. Could I leave a message, please? Please tell Mr. John Smith from Dash called regarding the invoice. Here you will mention the name of the company you are working at. Please ask him to call me back on 017 686 55990. Here you mentioned regarding, that means reason for your call. Informal receiver. I will get him to call you as soon as he gets back. Informal receiver. I will get him to call you as soon as he gets back. Formal receiver. I have made a note of that. I will give him the message as soon as he returns. Formal receiver. I have made a note of that. I will give him the message as soon as he returns. Informal caller. Thanks a lot. Bye. Informal caller. Thanks a lot. Bye. Formal caller. Thank you very much for your help. Goodbye. Formal caller. Thank you very much for your help. Goodbye.